It's recording?
Yep.
No.
Oh, fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Hunchback of Notre Dame and Santa Claus with the Children of America. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 8 of the KRAF Dinner Podcast. My name is Rizzy G, aka Worldwide National Sex Symbol, and I'm here with Abhi, Cael, and Akuriea with her children in the basement. Now, I just wanted to start off first. Akuriea, how are the kids in the basement? They're around like 7 to 10, right? They're doing good? They're doing good?
Ask them yourself.
Well, that looks like some good Twitch timing right there. We're going to put that on the compilation on YouTube. Make sure to check that out. I'm just kidding. That was great timing.
It was.
Before we get into it, we would just like to say a word of apology because the past few weeks we haven't been uploading, and the reason for that is because before the winter break, some of us were doing final exams, and we really did get caught up in the moment, and unfortunately, we were studying for those, getting finished up with our terms and stuff, and we were busy with personal stuff as well. So unfortunately, we weren't able to film or upload these episodes. However, the winter break has started. 2021 is approaching. Finally, 2020 is ending. So we are going to get right back into it. It's our New Year's resolution. We're going to get back to uploading. Hopefully, again, we're university students, so there may be a bit of inconsistencies. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in every day because you know what? You guys are the real people who really keep us going forward. So appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Again, we're going to get back into it. It's been a few weeks, but now we're ready to record. Now,
we're just gonna act like Rizzy's not an hour late.
That is true.
Absolutely. I was an hour late because I was jerking off my buddy.
It's a time zone difference.
Hey,
of course.
Homies, man, homies. It's all good when you're homies.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's not gay if it's with the homies, right?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
But did you have socks on?
Exactly.
Did you have socks
on? Hold on, let me check. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Shit, I left him at his place. Goddamn. I'm only kidding. It was only 18 inches. It didn't take too long, about an hour or so. For me, usually it takes for 20 inches. It usually takes around 2 minutes. However,
all right.
Shut
Up. Stop talking. Move on.
All right, we're gonna start off. We're gonna start this episode off with, of course, when this episode goes up, it's not gonna be Christmas anymore. It's gonna be closer to the end of 2020. However, ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, New Year's Eve, whatever the fuck you celebrate. What's the question of the day?
Thanksgiving.
What is your guys' favorite Christmas? Before that? What is your favorite you know what? Actually, I think that's a better question to ask. Who is your favorite?
Mine is Boots. Because he has a fresh pair of boots on. And he's always helpful.
Those Yeezys, man.
I aspire to be Boots in the future, really. One of my New Year's resolutions.
To be like Boots?
Yeah.
You're going to turn into a...
Brown?
No.
If you want to be a monkey, man, just put on some boots and you're good. I'm only kidding. But no, Boots is a hell of a character. I remember growing up with him, always being a childhood idol and now living up to his dream. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Abhi, going on to you. Who is your favorite Dora the Explorer character?
Don't you dare just Google them right now.
I actually have my.
Oh my god, he did.
No, I didn't Google. I actually didn't Google.
Wow, not a true.
It wasn't until I forgot who Boots. First of all, I forgot who Boots was. I was trying to figure out who it was, and then you said monkey, and
he's the monkey.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Shut up. Does the map count as a character?
Yeah.
Yes. Of course.
That's a great pick.
I'll be the map. I don't know.
The map.
I have no reasoning, but I
you will be the map
with anyone else.
You don't vibe with Boots.
Well, you're already Boots. I can't be the same person.
I mean, you could be Diego.
Go, Diego, go.
That was so cringe.
Yeah.
My bad.
The most awkward way possible. Go, Diego,
that's what
go.
I do.
I'm just kidding.
That's what I do best.
Akira, you sounded so depressed saying that.
Yeah, man. That's just like...
Okay.
It's because one of her
Go
kids
Diego,
escaped,
go.
actually. That's why she's so depressed.
That was my
She's like,
favorite
go,
one.
That's Diego running away, actually.
Okay.
I was just gonna say that as well.
I'll go next. I
All right.
would be Swiper
Hot take. How
No,
come
Any
swipe up?
no swiping.
because as a kid I kind of hated the show Dora the Explorer, so I kind of feel him. He always was stealing her shit.
Wow. Is there a reason you didn't like that? Didn't like Dora the Explorer?
I don't know, something about her just being like, "Can you see the door?
Yeah, you're very condescending. Yeah.
Where is it?
You're right. You're right.
Is it over here?"
Yes.
No.
Yes.
There's something about that just pissed me off. As a kid, I was screaming at the television. It's beside you.
Welcome back to the Craft Dinner Interactive Podcast. Can you see the curtain? Huh? Wow, you found it. No, I can understand that. It's very condescending. You were very bright as a child. Me, I was,
Exact
sheep following the
opposite.
herd. I was just like, the Explorer, there's the door. Like this, stuff like that. My favorite character had to be Diego.
Diego?
Him being a brown kid, I could kind of relate, and he was a cool guy. He
was
He did a bunch of cool stuff.
He was Latino.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty brown in the commercials, so I felt like I could relate. And
You didn't even watch a show. It was just, the commercials are good.
You just watched the
yeah.
commercials.
I just 30-minute compilation, Dora the Explorer. Diego parts.
Best of
commercials.
Diego.
But
Yeah.
He would record all the Dora the Explorer commercials and rewatch only the parts of Diego on it.
Basically, yeah. My dad set me up with a 30-minute compilation, and when he'd leave the house, I'd still be watching 5 hours later. It's a beautiful time.
Yes, a 30-minute compilation you'd be watching 5 hours. Are you repeating the compilation?
Yes, of course.
Wow. So it's almost like I could. Didn't know I could. Wow. Incredible.
It's almost like there's a rewind button.
No, you put it on. No, you put it on 0.25 speed.
It's rewind time.
I could want one thing. I could want Diego and Marcus Brownlee. Man. I'm only playing. Shout out to the two people who understand what I'm talking about.
That was from Rewind last year, right?
Yeah, I know. Nobody liked it.
They didn't make one this year.
Yeah, so no one liked it because it was...
Really? So instead, I think, what is it? Mr. Beast is making one?
Do you like the musical?
What?
There's a YouTube Rewind 2020, the musical.
Oh.
Yeah, then...
Cael, did you watch it?
I thought you were talking about... No, I thought you were talking about Will Smith's movie when he's blue.
I mean, Aladdin. I see.
I like it took you guys all a second. You're like...
so
like, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. It's just like you gotta take a moment to understand what just happened.
My guy really just said, "Oh yeah, when Will Smith was blue."
Do you remember when he was blue?
It's a good musical. What do you mean?
When the meme started? That was the best part.
It's second to Hamilton.
Because there's this YouTuber who made the 2019 YouTube Rewind, except it was a musical instead, because she's like a theater kid, drama kids, kind of sus. But then, pretty all right. She made one this year, but then immediately got taken down. Like, she streamed it live on Twitch. She was going to post on YouTube. She's like,
I mean, I'm not surprised it's YouTube.
Well, no, the reason she took it down is because it got backlash. Because if you guys know, do you guys know who Jenna Marbles is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that dog lady who quit YouTube?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, she quit YouTube, and they made a musical out of her final video, her response video. They made a musical out of that, and there was a segment in that, and they just got entirely backlash. Everyone hated it, so they had to take it down. And they're going to re-upload it, but they're just removing that part. But I think it's going to get dislikes because of that.
Oh no,
Yeah,
because
true.
I found a re-upload on.
Yeah, there was
I
illegal
don't know
brown
if it's
people who re-uploaded it, of course.
of
Illegal
course.
brown
Were,
people.
were you on 123 movies, or where'd you get that?
Today's sponsor, 123movies.la, is yes, those are some fun times. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Moving on. Yeah. Sorry,
getting back
continue.
into, of course, getting back into the swing of things. It's that time of the year. We're wrapping up a shitty year. Something that
That's one way to put it.
a lot of people did not like. Personally, I couldn't have loved Marcus Brownlee more than this year because this year was shit to a lot of people. So today we're
He
going to
bought a
take a look
Cybertruck.
back at some of our greatest memories from this year. Although very few, we got to look at the positive outlooks. We're going to talk
It's just a
about
compilation of the top 5 moments of crafting a podcast.
YouTube
Yep.
Rewind 2020, but it's us edition.
Exactly.
Let's go.
4 brown people in a closet. That's just going to be it, basically. Oh, sorry, we're diverse. I forgot.
Yeah,
2
you
vanillas and 2 chocolate, please. Extra waffle cone, thank you.
Okay. Rizzy, what do you think were your, I guess, not necessarily best moments? What's something that you distinctly remember about this year? Whether it be good, whether it be bad. What's something that kind of stuck out this year?
Oh man, the greatest thing that stuck out this year was I almost finished No Nut November. I was that close.
Stop.
I had gotten 28 days in, and all of a sudden, bam, it hit me. Instagram was just like, hey,
Thank you.
Can we all agree that was a good decision?
Yes. Are you done?
the people want to know.
They don't want to know. They don't.
They don't.
They-
They're not in the comments. Did Rizzy G really pass No Nut November this year? Just wondering.
If you really want to know,
For a friend.
then let us know.
You know what? Shout out to the people who did make it through No Nut November, because you guys are the real men, all right? The real Chads, okay?
Just eat nuts. Jeez. Even if
Women
you're not
don't
a
understand pain. Women don't understand pain.
That was so close to being something extremely bad, Kara.
I realized that right when I said it. I was like,
Just eat ballsack. Yeah, good idea.
that's not what I meant.
That's not. That's
That's
not what I
not
meant.
what I meant.
Moving back to what
You
I
could
was
also
saying.
do that.
Moving back to what I was saying. What's something that stuck out? Like I guess looking back as 2020 as a year on a whole, what's something that kind of stuck out? Whether it be good, whether it be bad, whatever it was. What's like, if you were to go say 3 years in the future, what's something that you'll remember about 2020?
There's a few things I would remember about 2020. I think the big thing is going to be the COVID-19 pandemic, because it really,
it's a small thing.
yeah,
Just a small thing.
Just a small thing that happened that only happened for a few hours, but unfortunately it did pass. But like, basically, I think a lot of people are going to think about the COVID-19 pandemic because it affected many people, especially affected, kept a lot of us inside. It's why we're filming from our homes over here. And COVID-19 pandemic is probably the big thing I'm going to look back.
Yeah, for sure.
And then second is going to be No Nut November, for sure.
Akira, how about you?
I would
mean,
say,
I know it's kind of similar in terms of
Yeah.
like what really went on, but like,
I think
is there anything?
we can all agree that the pandemic is probably something we'll
for
remember
sure.
for a
For
long,
sure, for sure.
like our rest of our lives. Really, graduating
Yeah. Okay.
was pretty big.
Nah, small
Who
portion
cares?
of
Who
my life.
cares?
You guys graduated?
Yeah, only 12 years. It only took 12 years.
No way. Sick. I just went through a drive-through.
Oh,
Ordered
same.
a couple of diplomas.
Order a
it's easy.
diploma, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I get a diploma?
Ordered
Extra
a couple
cheese, please.
Microsoft Word typed out diplomas.
Did you guys
In
get
Comic
yours?
Sans.
I didn't get mine.
Bro.
I got mine.
Like, I had it. So
I think I got mine. I don't know.
So
Probably.
I haven't seen
you
it.
know the little folder we got that has our like grad picture and then the little like
Oh
writing?
yeah.
I have the diploma
You mean the
stuffed
pizza
behind
box?
the writing. Because it's a Microsoft Word document that they like mass printed.
Literally.
That's just epic.
So
Unbelievable.
dumb. I think Cael went to go get his.
Oh, he
No.
still has the pizza box.
He still has the box.
Domino's just came in. His Uber Eats just came in, man.
No
That's
way, I still have the cookies.
Oh, that's
my
disgusting, man. That's
I think
nasty.
my mom literally stole the cookie from me.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
my
folder. That folder. Basically, it has like
I
your
was
picture
mad they
on
got a
one
good
side.
picture of me this year.
Yeah, so it has. So you can see the
Ooh.
pictures on the left, the writings on the right. I have the diploma stuffed behind that writing section. Yeah, I have it stuffed.
Yeah,
I
I don't
took
know what the
both of
diploma
those
is.
out. I put the diploma and then I covered it.
Now that is a candidate for 2020's 2021 Sexiest Man Alive. Congratulations, Cael. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm on a
2021?
fan page. Did
Why
you
not
know?
2020?
Oh yeah,
We
did
still
you
have
know?
time.
Did you know
We have
Cael
like
has
5 days.
Cael has an official fan page?
He does.
Yeah, I'm an official
He
fan.
does. Akira, link it in the description when this comes out.
Gosh.
Do it.
People ask what I am, what I look like, and I just like
Do you just bring
put
that
them
up?
to the
You
Instagram.
just-
Yeah, I'm
Should
like,
I,
oh yeah, I
like-
have a fan page.
He
If
has
you
a
want
little
to know what I
business
look
card
like.
that has the what is it? The Instagram account name on it.
Speaking
No,
of,
it's actually on my it's on my resume.
It's has a fan account.
it's his portfolio.
It's like a link where the photo would go. You know?
No, it's his employment experience. You know, that's his employment
That's
experience.
social media influencer.
Exactly. That's why people hire him, is they see that and you're like, you're done. You're in. You're in. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm our
that's why I'm
CEO.
putting host of Craft Dinner podcast on my CV as well.
Mhm.
Ooh,
He's
Cael-
actually the CEO of the new Chinese brand Paima. It's going to be coming out soon. They've got shirts, shoes. Make sure to check out link in the description, as well as his OnlyFans to be able to hear it first and now.
You
Okay.
made that
Anyways.
really specific, huh?
Anyways, what were we talking about?
Nothing. We
going
were just about
through-
to end this podcast.
Moments that we remember this year.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cael, how about you? What's something that you remember this year? What's something that stands out?
I got a new mattress.
Let's
Calls for
go. Let's
Yup.
go. Let's
Calls
go.
very
Yeah.
very big calls for celebration.
Literally, my last one was so bad, and now this one.
So bad as in like it just got like it was like really old and it got bad because it was old, or it was just bad in general.
No, it was old and super stiff at exactly the
okay.
same time.
Yeah,
It's funny because Cael's going to be looking back 10 years and still see this as his number one option. Like that's the number one thing. Yeah. He's going to be looking back like,
that's how much of an inner old man I am.
goddamn that mattress. COVID-19, what's that?
Oh, also, I didn't have to buy a suit for grad.
It's true.
What?
Same. I
I
didn't
did
even.
not have to buy a suit.
Yeah, that's true.
Same.
Cael, you look good
Do
in
you guys have
anything.
suits and dresses for grad?
Nice. Good on. I didn't buy anything.
I was about to go like dress shopping in the next few weeks, but then they said, "Oh yeah, school's canceled." Bye. So I was kind of lucky because I didn't have to dish out $500.
Yeah, that's true. $500. There's people spending like
Only.
Oh,
$1,500, $2,000.
Couldn't
on a
be me.
dress
Couldn't
that they
be
were
me.
gonna not
Yeah.
wear.
Well, when I
after
spent
for
mine,
dress, they're
I
well-
only got like
well
half
once.
a grand. So my tux is at home right now. But it's pretty epic. But when I get thick, it's not going to work out because it's only when I'm skinny. Unfortunately. I'm dummy thick right now. Like, you guys want to see my app? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Save that for the OnlyFans.
Do you want to compare?
You want to compare that bad Cael? Actually, check out our OnlyFans. Link in the description.
Whoa.
I mean, the thing that I guess sticks out for me would definitely be getting surgery, my injury and getting surgery, because I don't think I'm gonna forget that in a long time.
That's fair, yeah.
So like,
It's a big thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
my
considering
mattress
it was
beats that.
Just shut up. I'll beat you with the crutches that I
It's
still
a
have
really
in my
good mattress,
closet.
actually.
It's
so nice.
The mattress will crush you.
No, because it's just
And
like
I wouldn't feel a thing. I wouldn't feel a thing because it's that nice.
he's
A
using
man's
the
gonna die
mattress
on
as a
that
shield.
mattress.
He's gonna die. He's gonna use the mattress as a shield. Not for
That's-
though.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, first time getting surgery. Like, of course, it's gonna be like a memorable experience. Not that it was I mean, I was passed out, so it's not like I can remember any of it. But
Lucid.
like, no, as in like straight up passed out. They put 2 things of anesthesia into my body.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna be passed out. Like,
How long did you last until you got knocked out?
So I don't know if I've told you guys this story. But I will anyway. So basically, I was like lying on the table, and they were like prepping everything, and like what do you call the anesthesia guy? An anesthesiologist? Is that
Yeah.
the term?
Yes.
Yep. Bingo.
Yes.
Arts
He-
and
he
science
was-
major, everyone.
He was like prepping everything. He had like the Nielsen. He was just kind of talking to me while everyone else was doing their own thing, and he was kind of just like explaining like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, and then you'll feel like this and all of this, and he was like, he was like asking if I wanted to like press the little like the stopper in
To overdose yourself?
Not no. He was asking if I wanted to basically do it myself. And I was like, nah, it's all good. Like, I don't care. Like whatever works. And he's like, okay, then like, is there anywhere you want to go on holiday? Like just randomly out of the blue. Like it was a completely
Like,
random
so they're gonna get you high on drugs, and you're gonna have a good trip.
That's
while you
the
get
thing, right?
surgery.
He was like, is there anywhere you want to go on holiday? Like, is there anywhere you've been on holiday that you want to go back, or like you really want to go somewhere for the first time? And I was like, I mean, I've never been to Hawaii. And he's like, okay, go to Hawaii. And then he presses the entire stopper in.
Go to Hawaii.
The thing I
Go.
remember is just him saying, go to Hawaii. And he just presses the entire thing in, and I'm just knocked out. For the rest of the time, I'm just knocked out. And like
I would do
up,
that. I would do that so
I
much. I'd be
wake
like,
up, right?
hey,
And
do you
they're
have a
like,
favorite memory you like? Go.
go to Hawaii. So I like wake up halfway through them wheeling me like back into the room that I was staying in, and again the last thing I'm remembering is just the words "go to Hawaii," and like the entire like next 2 hours that I was sitting there recovering, like because my mom was in the room.
Were you high on drugs?
I was like gone. Like I was just blabbering, like things were just coming out of my mouth. I'm like saying things left
did
and right,
somebody
and nothing's
record-
making sense.
Did somebody record you?
I think my mom did, but she didn't catch all of it. It was only like a little bit of it, and it was like
Shame.
really funny.
I would like to see that.
A shame.
I can probably find it. It's
Please.
like maybe like 5 like 10-second clips. It's not a lot, but yeah. So that's definitely one thing I won't forget from this year.
What he was saying actually during his anesthesia was him just repeating
No.
his Twitch dot.
No.
It's like Twitch.tv/moose.
Oh, do you hear
No,
that?
he's just there. He's like Twitch Prime.
He's just repeating that.
Just dead. They're like, hey, remember twitch.tv/Abhi. I mean, Moose.
/Abby.
Slash
Yes.
Abby / not Cael. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Shout out.
You know, I thought that was a level of disappointment that I could reach with you guys, but it's
I'm
like
not gonna lie.
every recording episode, it's like you just pass it. It's like you just find new levels. It's amazing.
I thought it was gonna
I
be
know.
like, I thought he was gonna go in a different direction. Not gonna lie. So I'm kind of glad he went for the Twitch Prime.
Yeah, okay.
That's
I can see what direction you thought he was going in.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. We're gonna go right in that direction then.
No,
I'm only kidding.
no,
I'm only
no.
kidding. You can check that again in Cael's OnlyFans page. Link will be in the description.
Gotcha.
All right. Moving on. We're gonna go talk a little bit about 2021. Considering, like we said before, year hasn't been the greatest. Obviously, everyone's looking forward to starting fresh, starting new, trying to get things back on track in 2021. What are your guys' resolutions for 2021? Is there anything that you want to accomplish? Anything you're looking forward to? Anything? We'll start with Cael. Yeah, we'll start with Cael.
Okay. If I remember correctly, for my calm thing I wrote about in grade 10,
Here we go.
I think I have the exact same stuff. Less procrastination,
Mm-hmm.
more working out, be awesome.
So
Three
you're
things you
telling
need.
me in
Oh, and
fourth-
better mattress. Better mattress was also on there.
Okay,
The
so you've
third and the
achieved.
fourth. The third and the fourth he's
I
achieved.
achieved
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I achieved
I was
two.
gonna say so you've got 2 out of 4 in the past 4 years, is what
2
you're
out of
trying to
4.
tell me. 50%. I mean, it's not bad. You still have 2021.
That's a pass,
Oh,
man.
Exactly.
Just like your
That's a
grades.
pass. Okay, dude, chill.
C's get degrees.
It's not exactly how that works.
Let's go.
You know what? He's got a great mentality. Being a gym teacher, that's all you got to know.
Yeah, C's get degrees.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I'm part of the arts as well. I'm a gym teacher that's a part of the arts.
That's
I mean,
not
to
a
be fair,
flex.
no one goes up to a gym teacher and asks what their grades were in university.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'd say
at least
easily.
I've never experienced
6.0.
that. I've never heard of someone
6.0.
doing that. So
6.
Oh, you're an art student. Name all the artists.
All the artists: Michelangelo, Justin Bieber, Queen, AC/DC, Toto, Mark.
It's
No.
perfect that his number 2 option was Justin Bieber.
no, it's funny how you went from Renaissance artist to pop singer.
Just Justin Bieber, straight up. You know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You're done. You're good. Pass.
They're all artists.
Those the only two artists. It's either Michelangelo or Justin Bieber.
That's it. That's it.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, that's pretty solid resolution. You've got 2 out of 4. You know, just less procrastination
mattress.
and well, you got a better mattress, and you're awesome. Always being awesome, Cael. So
Yeah,
True.
oof.
yeah. Mm.
They're good. They're good resolutions. You guys should wish for better mattresses.
I mean,
do.
Changes your life.
I have a pretty good mattress, so I think I'm good.
I mean, like as you can see, my back is like pretty epic. You know, so
You didn't even show your back. You just showed the
What is
mattress.
that power stance? You're just not even using the back of the chair.
You just
You're
went like this.
yeah,
You went like
my
this, and then turned
yeah.
I mean, you guys can see my full back
Do you
on
guys like-
Cael's OnlyFans.
Yeah, I was
Do you
gonna
like-
say. I was gonna say. There it is.
Got it. Do you like my chair?
Mhm.
The wall?
Just me.
It's not.
Very
On
simple.
the
Just a
floor.
big chair with a no. It's her chair is just the entire thing. It's the entire room.
Oh yeah.
And then she gets up and there's just like a indent where she was on the wall.
Oh no!
It's
I don't think so.
perfect. It's just perfect. Perfect mold.
It's a memory foam. The wall's made out of memory foam.
Boom. Pow.
Sounds like a padded cell.
Are you insinuating you're in a padded cell?
Yeah, she's kidnapped. Remember?
No. She's
No, I'm the
kidnapping.
kidnapper. Yeah.
Wink,
I was gonna say
wink.
that. I was gonna say that.
If you guys quiet down, you can actually hear the screams of all the children in her basement. It's incredible. Go, Diego, go!
Do you hear them?
Can you find the door?
That's good. That's good. That's good. I like it a lot.
Guide Diego out of the maze.
Great horror game. That's a good horror game. Cael, I want you on that now.
On it.
Perfect.
On it, he just agrees immediately.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, so I think we've all kind of done our 2021 New Year's resolution, except
We
myself.
We've gone through Cael, and that's it.
You've gone through me, and that is
We
it.
haven't gone through
It's-
anyone else
It's all
yet.
that matters. It's all that matters, really.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
but
true.
I mean,
continue.
I am
Rizzy,
awesome, so
Rizzy, continue. What's your resolutions for 2021?
No, because you rudely interrupted like that, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Okay.
Okay. I guess
Nope, you took that too smoothly. I'm gonna take that right back from you. I'm just
Nope.
kidding. I'm kidding.
it
I'm
did
kidding.
not work.
You take that.
I don't know in terms of resolutions. I mean, I can kind of be. Actually, you know what? No, I mean, one thing I've definitely been trying to do lately is try and switch the mindset that I'm in. I'm always typically in a pessimistic mindset. I've been trying to kind of change that around. So that's definitely one thing that I would probably work on. Rizzy, what are you doing? I'm very uncomfortable you doing that.
That's the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. All right, continue.
But yeah, I've been meaning to I've been trying to work on that for I think it was mid-October,
Oh.
end of October onwards. But definitely into 2021. That's definitely something I want to work on.
You know what was interesting? If you want a really inspirational podcast segment, Joe Rogan Experience with Kevin Hart. That was actually really good. I'm not memeing. It was top notch.
I think you are memeing because
Don't
you're
you
listening.
mean
If
the
you're listening to that
Craft Dinner
podcast, you should be
podcast?
listening to this podcast. Okay,
It is true.
there's your issue.
Inspirational.
We have motivational shit every fucking day. All right, Hugo Boss, more like Hugo my ass. Go out there and go do some shit. All right,
Language,
motivational.
please. Language.
Language.
Motivational
children.
freaking 100. Bang!
Yeah.
That's right. I got shit for days. Shite for days.
Language, please. We're trying to keep
Watch
this
your
family
profanity.
friendly.
Okay, we hate that. Okay, Joe, don't even bother saying that. We all know it's not
Watch.
going to be.
Watch your profanity. Yeah,
But yeah,
Abhi, you continue,
I've been working on that a little bit. I guess just changing about how I guess live my life. Honestly, it's actually like it goes quite deep. I'm not gonna get into it. But
Yeah,
definitely
it's
that
like
for sure.
it's like a question that hits you right when you're like, oh, I have an exam tomorrow. I need to go to bed early, and it's just like, what
Well,
is
no,
life?
it's just like I've made a lot of friends in the online community that I'm a part of, and I'm like I'm extremely thankful for them because like they mean a lot to me, and I've been like I've had talks with them, like late night talks about all of this stuff like for months now, and it's helped me, and I've helped them. Like it's a good like two-way relationship that we have in that
Symbiotic.
community, and that's one thing that I don't think I've really had for a long time, which is nice, right? It's always nice to have that connection
Mhm.
with someone, and it's not just someone; it's multiple people, and that's what makes it even better. It's like multiple people that I can just go talk to, and they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm down. Like, what you need to talk to, you need a rant, whatever it is. Like, I'm here," and it's like, sick. All right, this works. But yeah, that, and I mean, I'm also just excited to move out. I was planning to move out this year, right, for uni. I was supposed to go to Toronto. Obviously, COVID stuff didn't work out. So that's definitely one thing that I'm excited. Hopefully, if everything works out, that's definitely something that's on my list for 2021. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else, like realistically speaking. So yeah, I'll pass it on to Rizzy. Go ahead. What were you gonna say? I'll pass it on to you.
I think that's just beautiful, and that's why you've got most of that degree in arts because that's just poetry right there. And you know what?
Yeah.
All memeing aside, I think that's always good, especially in a hard year, like right now. Obviously, it is tough to have a pessimistic mindset, and it's good that you're being able to go forward,
Exactly.
look for an
Yeah.
optimistic mindset. And at the end of the day, we got to look at the positive outlook because we all got to stay strong through the darkest times, which would be
Exactly.
now. And that's
Exactly.
why we got to look forward to a great year in 2021. Yeah. For me, New Year's resolution. I actually I was not. I'm not going to say that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is it past not November?
That's actually part 2. Once like August hits, I'm like, all right, okay. I'm looking at my dick. I'm like, okay, we're gonna train for this hard. We're gonna do curls on there. We're gonna do 20-pound dumbbell press. Incredible.
Stop.
All right.
Stop.
And then before that, before the erection workouts, I think what we're gonna do. My New Year's resolution is probably, oof, resolution.
New mattress.
I kind of like my mattress, so I think I'm going to stick with that. But I think similar to Abby's, I'm really excited to move into campus because I met a lot of people online through Carleton, a lot of university students. Shout out to any Carleton students who are listening in right now.
I've met 0.
And yeah, I really want to meet them in person. I really want to go with my best bud, Conrad Andrew. Shout out if you're listening. We're going to be living together in Res over there in Carleton. And I'm excited to be living with him and meeting all the new faces that I've met online. So I think that's what I'm excited for 2021. Also for the pandemic to be over. That would be epic.
Soon.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Let's
Now,
hope.
ladies and gentlemen, the child kidnapper, Akuriea. What is your 2021 outlook? What are you thinking? What's that positive thing that you're looking forward to?
Get
No
more kids.
kidnapping people. Okay, went the
No.
exact
Poor
opposite of what I was gonna
kids.
tell. I was gonna say no more kidnapping.
Oh, come on, you know that's not happening.
Look, the optimism. It's working. Look at that. No, for real.
You know what? I will say applying to school is a main goal right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Main aspiration, I suppose, to, you know, actually do that. And then, you know, of course, hopefully get accepted.
Oh, you will. Like,
Will be accepted.
you will be accepted. Like, it's not a matter of doubt. Like for real, it's not a matter of doubt.
Yeah, it's not like you're applying to engineering or nursing,
right?
Where it's like 90s only.
No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I would. They would laugh if I did. Anyway,
I
mean,
that's what
it's all about, like, you know, there's a couple of universities who more so look at the character rather than the marks, you know, and I mean, Harvard's all about legacy. They don't give a damn what marks you have. You got 40s. You're rich.
The legacy of your wallet.
Come on in. Exactly.
The legacy of your wallet. That's what they look at.
Basically. And that's why Cael will be our 2021 nominee for Harvard's Sexiest Man Alive. Congratulations, Cael. You can see he's rich with his green shirt and his Rolex headphones. It's truly incredible.
Yeah, do you know what this is? Louis Vuitton.
Mm-hmm.
15,000.
Yeah.
You know the shirt?
Pocket
Supreme.
change.
15 bags.
One only.
Akira, if you want to
100,000.
put Cael's address in the link below, we can actually get people to rob him. So, no offense, Cael.
123 Sesame Street.
Hey,
I live at Count Drax's house.
It just shows he's a humble person. He's willing to help out the community. He's willing to help out the
Humble
less fortunate,
king,
man.
humble
Like,
king.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Hey, don't make me pull out the Glock.
She actually has a Glock, like right now. She's just hiding it. Yeah, she's got it in the bag.
Reaches into her lunch bag.
This video has been flagged for inappropriate content.
we're all Akira's
Why?
gonna get put on an
There
FBI
would
watch
be
list.
multiple instances.
Don't worry. It's not on me.
Don't say it like that. Just sounds even worse.
It's not on
It's
me.
not on me. Don't
Just
worry.
kidding. You know I.
Again.
You know I stay
Next
strapped.
time.
You know I stay strapped.
That actually sounds like she's loading a gun. Like, I'm not even capping. She's like, you hear the clicking sounds, you hear her zipping up the bag. Something ain't right, okay? She
Again, Akira's gonna get put on an FBI watch list. Like, it's just gonna happen. That's her 2021 goal.
Why
Is to
FBI?
get put on an FBI watch list.
Why FBI?
What are
is
you doing?
Canada's
No,
FBI?
for real, what are you
Caesar.
doing? Like, what are these noises?
Microwave.
she's
Loading
getting
the
food for the
Glock.
kids she has.
Is your cat, like your 3 cats, like scratching a metal pipe?
Children,
Like, what is
children
going
first
on?
off.
The 3 cats she has,
You
yes.
know what's going on?
You want to see my Glock?
Just mumbling.
It's my Walk 17, Sonny. No.
Kira would make a great rapper. She's mumbling everywhere. It's incredible.
Hey, we saw that. We saw that I can be a British rapper.
Grinch.
British
Rhyme
drill
rapper.
MC.
Drill.
I'm on my
That was
team.
actually really good.
I'm on my team.
You know, that was
Got my ding on
I'm on my
me.
dang team. I'm on that.
Okay, stop.
Work
Stop
on
talking.
my-
Just please.
In it.
hey.
What if
I want to hear
just
more of that.
What if I just went through the rest of the thing doing a British accent?
Please don't.
We wouldn't be able to understand you.
Well, now I will.
Yeah,
Guys, feed her tea and crumpets. Hurry!
Tea and crumpets.
Crumpets.
British people use tea as fuel. Change my mind.
Yeah, that's why the Americans put it in the river, right?
That's quite rubbish in it.
Not quite, but
British
Yeah.
people wake up without their kidneys and be like, right, what's all this then?
That's pretty good. That was pretty good. Okay.
I'm only playing. Now, we're going to take a little bit of a turn here, you know, and I think we're going to talk about some recent news that has surfaced, and that is the COVID-19 vaccine.
Yes, sir.
It is a pretty big thing, and as you've kind of heard from us, COVID-19 pandemic has really affected us all. And the COVID-19 vaccine is really a big outlook a big positive outlook for the future. And
Yes.
however, some people are not looking at that way, and they are feeling a bit distrusted for a variety of reasons. One of them being it is a very fast vaccine that has been
Zoomed.
managed.
I mean,
and you know what?
It can't be helped.
We're going to have a few takes on the COVID-19 vaccine, if we should take it, if we should not, what are some of the consequences, maybe what's kind of going on in our heads about this vaccine, and what are our thoughts about it being implemented pretty quickly, actually. So let's start with Akira. What do you think of the COVID-19 vaccine?
I understand people who think it's a little like
The anti-vaxxing school.
yeah. I guess I understand those who are genuinely
What happened to those people?
I understand it because it kind of did come out of nowhere almost. Like he's just like, oh, it's ready to go. So I get it, but it's also like, come on, I want this over with.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I mean it's understandable.
And if
That's fair.
if it was approved to be,
It is approved.
yeah, like if it's approved, like two versions of it are approved,
Yeah.
and it would have to go through multiple tests. And it's not like they started working on it last week or like a month ago.
No.
Like I think they isolated the virus almost a year ago. Almost, not quite. So it's been in
the first case, I believe, in Wuhan was early January.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's why I said like almost. Like it's been quite a few months since it was
for sure
isolated. So they've been testing and they've been doing it for like finding the vaccine for quite a while.
For sure.
Guess who isolated the COVID-19 virus?
Wasn't it Canada?
Canadians.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah, even though we don't have our own vaccine.
Brown and proud, baby. Brown and proud. Let's go. Woo!
Yeah. Who's it? Pfizer's like the two people who
was it Pfizer and
it was Pfizer
and
I think it was
the
couple.
Oh,
hey, that's a region of the brain. Cael be big brain. Cael be big brain.
I have no idea what it was. I had memorized at one point what it did.
That's fair. That is fair. I think it was Steve Carell and Amy Schumer who made the COVID-19 vaccine.
Oh,
close.
Pretty sure.
Legends.
I think it was Jim and Pam Halpert.
Oh, wow. They just made a baby and it was the COVID-19 vaccine. Incredible.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Wow. Poor Pam.
But what I mean is that if it's approved to...
You'll take it.
Yeah. It's been approved. It's been gone through multiple tests. I trust it. I'm going to trust them, It's either do it and, get COVID done with or not.
I have some stuff to say, but I'll wait till everyone's done because
I also have stuff to say.
Quite a bit.
Go for it. Someone else go.
Well, would you look at that? I also have something to say, but I'm going to let everyone finish.
Are we on a podcast?
Unbelievable.
What?
But thank you, Rizzy Butt Girl. That was a great take. I appreciate.
But 1 tier 2.
Now, for real, that I understand being able to look at that and thinking it is a tough situation, the COVID-19 vaccine, and the reason I can understand why people are a little skeptical is it is actually one of the fastest vaccines ever kind of basically created and taken place. And that's mostly because, millions on millions of scientists and doctors are coming together, working together and being able to, and of course the advanced technology, right? Where we're able to create vaccines in such a short amount of time, and with all the equipment we have, we're able to specify, examine, and what exactly we can use to treat COVID-19 virus. And so looking at it, it is a great thing that we are able to have the vaccine. And I think Pfizer and I think it was, what was the other group?
BioNTech.
Yes. BioNTech.
That's the company founded by the Turkish company.
Yeah. And they're already they already have so many of the vaccine in place already. So it should be like a short amount of time where well, then again, it should be around like a year or almost a year where the entire world is vaccinated. However, most places that will be affected will be given first.
Yeah.
Of course, here in Canada, it will be like Alberta, Quebec, and Ontario. You guys are already getting the vaccine actually. Yukon will be getting ours soon in around January and February. So
it's getting shipped here, yeah, for sure.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, it's a great thing to look forward to, and it's not something you can be too skeptical on because obviously anti-vaxxers are going to be like, oh, I just inject vaccines and all of a sudden I'm autistic. That's just how it works, right? But
it is.
Yeah,
Science.
exactly. Big brain, right?
You know what gets
Yeah.
me?
There's a paper about it, don't you know?
You know what gets me
What
though?
gets you?
When the anti-vaxxers or the people who are skeptical about it are like, well, I don't want to inject foreign things into my body.
What do you eat every day, huh?
And then
That's not foreign, bro. That's not from China.
You know what I mean?
Could be.
But then they're also the ones that are, smoking and,
No, wait a
all the
minute.
others.
Essential
Okay.
oils are 100% natural vodka.
No.
Okay?
No, you need your
They are
shungite. You need your
incredible.
shungite.
Please don't drink
You need
essential
your
oils.
shungite.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you're not drinking it; you're applying it, but it does taste good.
Through reverse osmosis, it gets absorbed into your bloodstream.
Okay. So I have the Health Canada page pulled up on my monitor here. So the vaccine, the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine, is approved for people 16 and older.
Okay.
Safety and effectiveness in people younger than 16 has not yet been established.
Mm-hmm.
So it uses mRNA, messenger RNA. So if you
Isn't
don't
that
know
like
what
for
you're, if you
pregnant
don't know
people?
biology or you don't remember much of biology,
I've heard it before. Oh, I know what this
has
is.
nothing to do with your DNA. mRNA and DNA are completely different. So this vaccine is not going to start altering your DNA, despite what
I want to become a lizard
despite what Facebook pages may say.
I want lizard.
So that's the first
Lizard
thing.
man.
Yeah. So let's see. It says common side effects are the common side effects for most vaccines, including things pain at the site of injection, body chills, feeling tired, feeling feverish. These are common side effects of vaccines and do not pose a risk to health.
Imagine if the symptoms were kind of like those commercials where it's like causes weight loss, suicidal thoughts, death,
Depression.
depression,
If you have suicidal thoughts, please contact your doctor.
loss of kidneys, incredible liver cancer. It's like what?
I mean, like
Degeneration
the
of the heart.
skepticism behind the vaccine is like, I mean, it's not like it's fair, it's understandable, right? It's like they were cranking out. They started so Pfizer and BioNTech partnered in March. If I'm reading this right, yeah, they partnered in March. So March of 2020 is when they partnered. BioNTech had already started like researching stuff on the vaccine, like what kind of was, looking at different types of effects of what they could and possibly couldn't do, all of this, all of that. They partnered in March. So they've been working on it since March. Obviously, getting a vaccine perfected from March to December is not an easy task. So it's understandable for people to say, I don't trust it. But I guess what people forget is that there's a set of rules that each vaccine has to have, and there's a set of tests that each vaccine has to pass, right? The difference is the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine has passed all of those tests. It's just passed at an accelerated rate. Usually vaccines there's like a waiting time, right, between tests, because there's other vaccines that have to be tested. There was priority given to the COVID-19 vaccine for obvious reasons. So it went through each test faster than normal vaccines do, because it's like getting a VIP pass at Disneyland. You don't have to wait in the line, right?
The magic hour.
There's no waiting in the line. You get access to everything almost immediately, right? So that's essentially what happened. So I mean, it's understandable for people to say, yeah, I don't trust it, like skepticism, all this, all that. But like overall, there's multiple countries that have accepted it, said that yeah, this is safe to use. The NHS in the UK has accepted it. Canada has accepted it. I think the US is going to accept it sooner or later. So I mean, I don't see.
Nah, they're fine.
Yeah,
I
we
think-
just killed off 250,000 people. We'll be fine.
No, I think the US accepted both.
Yeah,
I'd
wouldn't
be
be
Pfizer and
careful
Italy.
with your words because somebody's going to take that out of context.
What?
Uh-oh.
Take what out of context?
Didn't you just say you're going to kill like 15,000 people?
No, I
Something
said
like
they've
that?
killed 250,000 people, and you can take that as much as you can out of context. It's still going to be true.
Now we can take you out of context.
Exactly. But no, for real.
Well, fuck. Oh.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the vaccine. Like, it does say you'll need like 2 shots. It's like you take one and then you get the second one 21 days later, is what Health Canada is saying. So you get the first one,
2
wait 21
shots
days, and
of
then you get the second
vodka.
one. Pours into our potluck. But no, I think it's fine. Like I don't
Yeah.
like I trust the science behind it. So I don't see an issue with it. Like, because if there was an issue with it, it would have been like
Declined.
First declined, and also like it would have like been out everywhere. They would have said like, hey, actually we found something wrong with this, don't take it, right? Like scientists aren't gonna find a defect in something and say,
Sounds good.
we're not
It's
gonna
cool.
say anything.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're not gonna say anything. You're gonna find out by yourself. No, that's not what they're gonna do. So
No,
Actually, one thing that's kind of going on right now, because the tenants downstairs, one of them is actually part of the government, the Yukon government, and he's going to be helping with the vaccine implementation in the Yukon. And he was telling me that the World Health Organization actually gave the go-to for the vaccine to be implemented. However, the conference of the World Health, the like general World Conference, was held before the World Health Organization like basically said that it could be implemented. So they don't. So everyone doesn't know the particular rules on how it can be implemented because everyone's on break. Everyone's during Christmas, right? So they're going to wait till January, and that's when we're going to actually know the rules and how everything is going to be put in place for everyone to be actually.
Sure. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because they've only just started shipping stuff out, right? Because like, I think the first doses have arrived in Canada. I think the first ones have also arrived in the UK. They were flown over. But no, like it's like the one thing that kind of annoyed me. Sorry, this is kind of going on a tangent, but so someone had basically like posted on Twitter saying that, oh yeah, like Canada has accepted like the use of the vaccines. Ted Cruz, I guess, tweeted out something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, look at Canada once again relying on the U.S. to get things done." Something along the lines of that, because he was referring to Pfizer being an American pharmaceutical company. Because
I mean, Canada cannot produce its own vaccines like the government.
Well, yeah, but still, the point that's not the point. The point is, Pfizer's like a huge pharmaceutical company in the States. But what people don't realize is the US government actually offered like money to them saying like, we'll help fund this project. And they said, now we'll pass. So they used their own money to fund the project. They didn't use any of this like money that the States was offering to them. So realistically speaking, the company did it, the States didn't. But
the company's just in the States.
The company's just in the States. It was just founded in the States. It's been in the States, right?
Because there's less taxes for it in there.
Exactly.
And also, like we said earlier, Canada's like Canadian scientists are the ones who isolated it.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, without us isolating it, how are they gonna,
Not only that,
We're a
and it's
global
like
community.
And it's like that's the thing, right? It's like Pfizer. It's Pfizer and BioNTech, right? It's a partnership. It's not just one or the other. But BioNTech was the company that said, "Hey, let's try and use mRNA," which is what ends up working, right? And BioNTech is a company founded by German Turkish immigrants.
Isn't mRNA the thing that builds proteins?
Yep.
Or
yes,
codes.
yes, messenger RNA, messenger RNA. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the thing that
I'm
builds
I'm
protein.
thinking back to my notes from Bio 30. It's been a little while.
Yeah, it says.
Daddy Larson taught us well.
Okay, so this is what it says. RNA stands for ribonucleic acid, which is a molecule that provides cells with instructions for making proteins. Messenger RNA vaccines contain the genetic instructions for making the SARS-CoV-2, which is COVID-19. That's just the scientific name for it. Making the SARS-CoV-2 spike protein.
I'm going to stop you right there.
What?
All right. I love you, bro, but it is the winter break. We got a lot of uni kids listening in. I don't think they want to hear bio during a chill podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Essentially, it basically just
actually the mRNA
it builds
codes
a piece of protein.
Certain proteins.
It builds a piece of protein, and then that basically starts making antibodies, and then so on and so forth. That's the gist of it. Yeah, sorry. Like I said, huge tangent. Not really necessary, but I wanted to get it out there that I think it's safe to use. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I
can one up you on it being safe to use. Medical professionals are actually getting vaccinated. Not all of them. Only people that are going to be in contact with COVID.
Yeah, first line.
They are being vaccinated.
It's like elderly and like health for like frontline healthcare workers, I think, that are getting it first.
I think frontline would get it first, and then the elderly.
Frontline elderly, and then I think they move on to like people with like autoimmune diseases, like anything that COVID-19 can take advantage of. So like any like, you know, like stuff like asthma or like autoimmune diseases, anything like lung related, anything, stuff like that. I think they get it, and then it goes on to like general public.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, there's still a lot.
All I know is
there's still a lot to go.
People are getting vaccinated.
Yes.
Medical professionals are getting vaccinated.
For the most part, yeah.
It is safe.
It is safe. Is basically, I think, the gist of this entire like 20-minute segment.
And plus, there's even more incentive due to if it's safe and they get the vaccine out for it first, they make a bunch of money.
Well, yeah.
So
the little article I was reading
more incentive.
Said BioNTech is now worth like 26 billion compared to like 4.6 billion last year. So
we shouldn't invest in them.
Billion. Their like worth, their company worth went up by 22 billion just because of the vaccine. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's a lot involved in it, but yeah.
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, Ted Cruz got big dick energy because I think he was just flexing how big it was. Ladies and gentlemen, the Craft Dinners podcast is a Canadian-born podcast, so no bias there.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I am sure. I'm not American.
I'm American.
I'm Turkish.
I thought you were lesbian.
Flipped it on him.
That's just wrong. No. Canadian gang.
Kidding. Relax.
All right. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's going to end it for us for this week at least. Anything y'all want to add on before our little outro segment that we always manage to extend for no reason?
Let's do the
or a new mattress. Change his life.
Can everyone do the wave at the same time?
This only works for like
No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it at the same time.
Yeah.
Come on, Cael. You're delayed, but that's okay.
My arms are too long. It literally doesn't show my elbows.
You don't need elbows for the wave. Don't worry.
You're gonna be delayed, but that's okay. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Bye, bitches.
And then do it back. And then.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up for us for this week.
Quick question for the audience to answer: who do you think had the most cocaine before they went into this podcast? Top comment gets a free Fortnite V-Buck. Perfect.
No. Episode 7 should be coming out sometime later this week. Obviously, this is episode 8, so this will come out next week. And then obviously, so yeah, we'll get a little caught up in the recordings. There might be like a couple that get released.
Back to back to back. Let's go.
Back to
Hey,
back, yeah.
This
But
is going to be released after episode 7, won't it? This
It
isn't
should.
live.
Well, yeah,
no,
that's the point.
No, this
So,
is
like,
this is
us telling them that it's going to be released at the same time, wouldn't that just
No. I said we're gonna release episode 7,
yeah,
and then Akira has to edit this one and then
Yeah.
release it.
Yeah.
And then by that time, it'll probably be closer to next Saturday, in which we'll record episode 9.
7, 8, 9.
That's
I'm
like
hungry.
I feel like that made sense. I don't know why it's confusing, but yeah. So
sorry, I'm not an arts major. Sorry about that.
Damn, I keep forgetting.
Anyways, gamers.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna be probably going back to our regular scheduling, so recording every Saturday, and then releases. We're gonna aim. I think we said what, Friday? Yeah, whenever. Release is gonna be whenever, but it's going to be before the next recording date. So
it's going to
be in about a week.
Hopefully Fridays. Sorry.
Fridays. So,
minimum is 2 years. That's what we're thinking.
Yeah. So we're gonna be going back to that for. I can tell. I think everyone is off till the 11th of January. So we'll be at that schedule for sure until then, and then obviously second semester starts back up. Shouldn't have a problem in the first month. But again, that could very well change. So just keep that in mind. We also have a lot of stuff to do. So we'll try and stick to what we said. But if you don't see one pop up next week, not next week. If you don't see one pop up one of the weeks, then we'll probably explain in the next episode. But yeah, I think that's it. So everyone have a great night. Stay safe. Take the vaccine when it comes out, or not, depending on what you believe in. And we will see you, if I'm doing the math right, in 2021.
Suck a large cock. Woo!
Good ending.